Good morning, Fairmont, 7th grade. I'm here to show you what I already saw that like 14 out of 25 of you already finished the combining like terms Khan Academy assignment. So I'm going to start with that one because if you haven't started it yet, this one's quite easy. So I'll go ahead and show you the answers for this. If you have already done this one, feel free to fast forward until we get to the part that you haven't done. But I'm going to knock out like 3 or 4 of these right now, 3 or 4 of these assignments. But let's start with this very easy one right here. This is combining like terms. So we have a 2s plus a negative 4s. Now 2s plus negative 4s. Now some of us already know very well how to combine like terms, especially with negatives. But it's kind of tricky. So here, I suggest this. If you have a calculator, you're allowed to use that. Do 2 plus negative 4. Or, I'm going to have this little like number line here just to kind of help us out. Oh, whoops. That's not where it should go. Let me have this number line like down here at the bottom. And 0 right in the middle. Okay, what's our starting point is 2s. 1, 2. So 2 plus negative 4, which means if we go plus negative 4, it's going to send us 4 spaces backwards. So that's going to land us at negative 2, right? So 2 plus negative 4, or you could think of negative 4 plus 2. That's going to be negative 2s, all right? So I'm going to move somewhat quickly through these, but the beauty of this is that if you are stuck, you can always pause it, and you can always ask questions on the thread, on the class comments. So let's do 7 problems of these. So this one is negative 2s. Hooray. Next question. Next one. Okay, on this next one, if you look at this whole equation, or at this whole expression, I mean, let's look at the like terms. Can negative 2k be combined with anything? No, not at all, right? So negative 2k, then we have minus negative 5. Whenever we have minus a negative number, like you take away a negative number, that's like you're adding a positive number, okay? So I'm going to write it like this off of that first equation. So do you see how minus negative 5 means the same thing as plus 5, okay? Now if we look at this expression, we see that there's 2 like terms here. There's 2 numbers, plus 5, plus 1. If you combine these 2, you get plus 6. And then minus 2k can't be combined with anything, so you bring it down. So you get negative 2k plus 6. What I saw a lot of people do is they try to then combine these 2. You cannot, because this one has a variable, this one does not. So if you can't combine them, you just write them right next to each other, just like that. So minus 2k plus 6. It's like you're still adding them. You're just not combining them together into one number, but you're still adding them, plus 6, you know. Go ahead. Hooray. Okay. On this one, we got 5n plus 6 plus negative 7n. So I want you to maybe in your head, or maybe pause the video a little bit, think, what am I going to combine in this expression? I got my 5n, I got my 6, and I got my negative, oh, whoops, I got plus negative 7n. Well, we see that this and this are like terms. 5n plus negative 7n. 5 plus negative 7. Again, that's something that you should either use a number line for or a calculator for, or just like get that. You got to get that down. If it's not down right now, that's what these are for, and that's what the number line is for. So plus 5 minus 7. That's going to lead us into negative land. Negative 2n, okay? And after we combine these 2, do you see what's left right here in the middle? Plus 6. Again, I'm going to ask myself, do we combine these 2? No, they're not like terms. So don't combine them into one number. Just add them like you have it added on your paper. Please be writing this down, by the way. If you have a piece of paper at home, that would be, you're going to learn twice as much if you write this stuff down. If you just look, you're going to forget it. Like if you write it down, you will not forget how to do it, okay? Like the muscle memory and the memory of moving your hand and solving it, that sticks in people's brains so easily. If you just look at something, man, how many times have I just looked at something and then forgotten it? I have to like write it down, okay? So minus 2n plus 6, let's check. Hooray. All right, we got a longer expression now. Now we got minus n plus negative 3 plus 3n plus 5. So we got some more terms here. Minus n, that's minus 1n, by the way, plus negative 3 plus 3n plus 5. I hope we can all see that, can we? I haven't even looked at the... There we go, we can see all that. The like terms, let's start with the variables. Minus 1n plus 3n. Sometimes what makes it easier is to, in your head, start with the bigger number. What's plus 3n minus 1n? That's just going to be a positive 2n. Okay? Or just 2n. Whatever. You don't need that plus sign there. I just put it there so that you know it's positive. Okay? Next, we got negative 3 plus 5. Negative 3 plus 5. Well, the positive number is bigger, so we know it's going to be a positive number. Again, if you do it in reverse, it might be easier. What's 5 plus negative 3? That's 5 minus 3. That leaves you with positive 2. So you put a plus 2. 2n plus 2. It's as easy as that. Now, can these two look very similar, but again, they are not like terms. This one has a variable, this one does not. So don't combine them, just do 2n plus 2. 2n plus 2. I wonder if it counts it wrong if I put a plus at the beginning. Like nobody usually does that, because if you don't put a sign in the front, you know, it just means it's positive. I'm not gonna risk it. I have a plus 2n here, but just know that positive 2n is just 2n. Okay, 2n plus 2. Hooray! All right, I bet you I can fit 2 problems on one chalkboard. I don't have to erase every time. All right, minus k. Let's see if this helps. Minus 1k minus negative 8k. And again, they use parentheses. Let me show you why I didn't use parentheses, because it just makes it quicker to do this. Take away negative 8k. When you take away a negative, you should know that that's like addition. So you can just change it to addition. And negative 1k plus 8k. Or if it's easier, 8k plus negative 1k. That would leave you with 7k. Okay? Okay. 7k. Sounds like a really bad Bruno Mars song. 7k magic in the air. You know? Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, because we got to do like 3 of these. And also, this is just, oh my gosh, I forgot that most of you are just checking this. All right, minus negative 7 minus 4p minus negative 5. Again, minus a negative, turn that to plus. Okay, easy. Negative 7 plus 5. So negative 7, you lost $7, then you gained $5. You're still $2 in debt. All right, that's what happens when you combine these like terms. You get negative 2. What else is left? Well, minus 4p is left. Okay? Now, this is our answer right here, because these cannot be combined. Now, if you happen to put the minus 4p first, and then you took away 2, that's still the same expression, because we still have minus 4p, and we still have minus 2, minus 2. So it's both of these are acceptable. Now, I personally like the ones that have the variable written first. So I'm just going to do that one. But you can put minus 2, minus 4p. But when you get to 8th grade and you start graphing, it's going to be better to do the variable first, okay? So minus 4p, minus 2. Hooray. And then finally... Oh my gosh, I got so much chalk on my table. It's alright though, it's all for learning. So that's good. Okay, minus 5j plus negative 2j. So you're still taking away. Plus 3. This and this can be combined. You get a minus 5j minus 5j plus negative 2j. What starts with a J? Jump ropes. I lost 5 jump ropes, and then I also lost another 2 jump ropes. So total, I lost 7 jump ropes. Again, this problem's not about jump ropes, but if it helps to, you know, I feel like it might help to get people to understand how to combine like terms. And then plus 3, well, plus 3 can just be brought down. It has nothing else to be combined with. These two, once again, do not combine them. This has a variable, this does not. So you cannot combine them into one number. You just have to keep them both like that. Just add them together next to each other. And boom. Keep going, keep growing. I agree. I agree with Khan Academy, all right? So that's combining like terms with negatives, all right? We should already know this. We've been doing it for a long time. In fact, we've been solving equations, so this shouldn't be a problem for us. But again, I hope that this this health panic that people have been having, I hope it doesn't make us forget these really easy things, okay? I want you guys to remember these really easy things so that when we come back, we can come back very, very strong. Let's do this one. This one has distributive property in it. Oh, and it's multiple choice. That's very cool. All right, so that's actually gonna be kind of easy, right? Except it's, oh, I shouldn't have written so big. All right, here we go. 2 times negative n minus 3 minus 7 times 5 plus 2n. Okay, distributive property. That means you the number in the front, you multiply it times the things inside. So 2 times negative n, negative 2n. You just put them next to each other. 2 times negative 3, that's going to be a negative 6. Again, simple. Next, negative 7 times 5. That makes a negative 35. And then finally, negative 7 times positive 2n. That's going to be positive 14n. Okay? We have used the distributive property. That's all we had to do. After the distributive property, now we can combine like terms. So minus 2n plus 14n. Think in your head. What's plus 14n minus 2n? Is it going to be positive or negative? Plus 14 minus 2. If you had plus $14 and you lost $2, you would still have plus $12, okay? So 12n. And then let's combine these two. Minus 6 minus 35. It's like I lost 6 pounds and then I lost 35 pounds. That means I lost a total, which means minus, a total of 41 pounds. Are these two like terms? Pause the video and answer that for yourself. Whoa, what happened? Did I not multiply something correctly? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I haven't even finished. Wait a second. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Hold on. Oh! Guys, I made a fatal error. It's alright, though. I can fix it quick. So check this out. When I did negative 7 times 2n, I don't know why I did plus. I mean, I guess I could do plus negative 14n, but negative 7 times 2n, that's going to be minus 14n. My mistake, guys. Again, I'm allowed to make one mistake, all right? One mistake in the class. Good thing there's multiple choice, otherwise I would have, like, not caught that. Minus 2n minus 14n. You lose $2 and then you lose $14. That means you lost a total of $16. And then minus 6 minus 35. That was correct. I think, yeah. All right. Perfect. So negative 16n minus 41. Which one of these has that? B does. And this one's only 4 problems? Wow. Okay, cool. Cool, guys. All right. So again, distributive property means to multiply. So let's rewrite this. Minus r, or negative r, plus 8. And then 8 is going to be multiplied by this inside stuff. Bring it down. Minus r. And then 8 times negative 5r. That should get us a negative 40r. Okay? Next, 8 times negative 2. You're going to get negative 16. So I'm just going to put minus 16. Okay? Or you can put plus negative 16. Whatever you want. Okay? Then we have negative 1r plus negative 40r. So it's like you lost 1r, then you lost 40 r's. And so when you take a negative 1 and a negative 40 and combine them, you get a negative 41r. Okay? That's what you get when you combine these two. Cool. What else is left to bring down? Well, minus 16. Can these two be combined? Hopefully you're all shouting no at your Chromebook monitor. Okay? And then if you chose any of the other ones, Khan Academy said you may have used the distributive property incorrectly, like I did on the last problem. Okay? But I selected the correct one this time, so I think I'm getting good. Hey guys, I'm getting good at math here. Can you believe it? Can you believe that I'm getting good at math at home? Wow. Alright, here we go. 2 times 3r plus 7. And then minus 2 plus r. Oh, this is a really good one because you see how it says minus 2 plus r? That means you're going to be taking away 2 and you're going to be taking away r. So let's use this distributive property. Let me show you what I mean. 2 times 3r, 6r. 2 times 7, 14. So plus 14. Next, negative times 2. You could think of it like that. Negative times 2 is just negative 2. And negative times r is minus r. Negative r. Okay? So I have used the distributive property on this problem. Let's go ahead and find the r's that we can combine. Well, we got 6r and we got minus 1r. What's 6r minus 1r? Pause the video. Think about what's 6r minus 1r. You get 5r. And then what's these two? Plus 14 minus 2. You should get a plus 12 left over. Can these two be combined? You're shouting no at the screen, alright? I didn't realize I was like off the screen. Oh, I'm not. Yeah. You don't combine these two, so let us see if there's an option that says 5r plus 12. Hooray, there is. Let us check it. Keep going, or see how we answered this question. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm curious. What did they do? They have like all sorts of color-coded... Listen, I like our way better. That's kind of cool. If you get a wrong answer, it tells you what you probably did wrong, which is very cool. All right, next question. Final question on this combining like terms task. And then after this, I would suggest that you just do one, like watch one video after this, 7th grade. That's all I want. I think I'm gonna lower the expectation for the assignments. I'm gonna lower it to do 3 of these tasks per day. So 8th grade, you had like 5 initially I wrote, and then I wrote 4. We're gonna change it to 3 because these things are, you know, without guidance at home, it's kind of hard to stay motivated. So as long as you can do 3 of them perfectly, which you should be able to because I'm giving you the answers, I'd be very, very happy. Okay, let's do our, is this our final problem? All right, negative 5 outside, and then 1 minus 5k inside. Okay, cool. Then we got minus 4, so negative 4, and then we got 2k plus 5. I wonder if this is entirely visible here. There we go, it's visible. Alright, negative 5 times 1. Everybody at home, negative 5 times 1. I hope you're shouting negative 5. No one should mess that up. Negative 5 times negative 5k. Negative times negative is positive 25k. K. Don't forget the K, okay? Next, negative 4 times 2k. Negative 4 times 2k is negative 8k, okay? There you go. And then finally, negative 4 times positive 5. That's a negative 20. Ooh, okay. Next, get your like terms together. 25k minus 8k. This is like a money question. You gained 25k. You won a 25k lottery, but you have to get rid of 8k because you have to pay taxes, right? So 25k minus 8k. I hope that's 17k. I hope my mental math is not rotted already, but I think that's what it is. And then negative 5 minus 20. So you lose $5, then you lose $20. You lost $25. Are these like terms? No, they're not. So you just write them like that. 17k minus 25. Boom. Check. Yes. Show summary. Keep going. Keep growing. Look at that big beefy arm. Is it true that when you start doing Khan Academy, this arm is like a little string bean arm, and then as you complete tasks, it gets all jacked like this? That'd be kind of cool. All right. Let's see what other. You know what? I am going to do one more combining like terms task. Okay, because they're very easy, and also, you know, it's related, and I've only been going 20 minutes, so it would probably be a good idea. There we go. Okay. Now we got rational coefficients. All that means, coefficient is just the number that's next to the variable, and as you can see in this problem right above my head, we have decimals next to the variables. So this is just as easy. I don't think we'll even have to do distributive property here. I think you can just combine like terms, so let's do that. Minus, I should stop saying minus 5.8. I should say negative 5.8c plus 4.2. I might need a new piece of chalk in a second. This thing's getting, I need a new piece of chalk. Ay, guys. Okay. Plus 4.2 minus 3.1 plus 1.4c. Perfect. All right, let's combine the like terms. First, I'm going to circle negative 5.8c and plus 1.4c. That's a big negative plus a little positive, so we're still going to have a negative answer. Let me see if I can do this mentally. Let's see, 5.8 minus 1.4 is 4.4. So if you do 1.4 minus 5.8, that's going to be negative 4.4. So negative 4.4c. I already broke my piece of chalk. I'm going to get one of those, like, there's like things that you could hold this chalk in, so that's like a pen. That's what I'm going to do. Or maybe I'll make one. Okay, we've combined these two. Good for you. Then we have to combine these two. 4.2, positive 4.2 minus 3.1. Well, I think you could do that mentally. That's 1.1. Yeah, positive 1.1. Oh my gosh, can I draw like a normal looking number 1? There we go, just a stick. Come on. Negative 4.4c plus 1.1. Easy. Negative 4.4c plus 1.1. You should see my keyboard right now. It's covered in chalk. It's horrible. Is that it? That's it. Wow. Guys, this is like nothing, dude. This is easy. This is so easy, guys. Just listen, our learning is going to be just fine, okay? This is so easy. All right, 7/8 m plus 9/10 minus 2m minus 3/5. Now, this has fractions in it, which means if I get a non-whole number, if I get an answer and it's not a whole number, I'm going to write it in fraction form, okay? I'm not going to write it in decimal form today. Let's figure out what we can combine. 7/8 m and minus 2m. So negative 2m plus 7/8. Again, if you, when in doubt, use this thing. But, and I hope I don't have to show you how to like do this, because I'll show you once. I hope you can see it. All you got to do is do, whoa, hold on one quick second. Hold on one quick second. I got to change a quick setting on this, there we go. I just changed a quick setting on the thing. Okay. Yeah. So minus 2 plus 7/8. Let's see if you can see this. Negative 2 plus 7 fraction button 8 should look something like that. You get negative 1 and an eighth. In fact, I'll show you again. Negative 1 and an eighth. Ooh, oh, my leg. I gotta stretch it. Hold on. Oh. Negative 1 and an eighth. So negative 1 and an eighth m. Okay? Easy peasy. Next, these two. These two can be combined, but we have 9/10 minus 3/5. Well, hold on. 3/5. How many tenths is that? I'm going to cross that out real quick. 3 out of 5 is the same thing as what out of 10? Well, it's like 3 out of 5. To get tenths, you just double that number, so you got to double the other number. So 3 out of 5 is the same thing as 6 out of 10. 6/10, okay? So now that I've changed that, now I can do my my combining like terms. What is 9/10 minus 6/10? How many tenths are left over? You are left with positive 3/10 left over, okay? That right there is what we should have. Negative 1 and 1/8 m plus 3/10. So let's see if I can enter this without messing up. All right. Negative 1. Oh, no, that ain't it. Well, is it possible to do this? Hold on. There we go. I just inserted the 1. So negative 1 and 1/8 m plus 3/10. So plus, and then the fraction button, 3/10. This kind of helps too, because in IAR, they make you do all sorts of weird stuff with buttons on the computer. So not only do you have to know how to do this math right here, but you kind of have to know how to even put in your answer, which is, so that's why I think it's a very good idea that we're practicing this Khan Academy stuff. So let us check. Not quite. Hold on. Let's see if I did anything wrong. Okay, so the only thing that I think could have possibly been wrong, I don't think this is the wrong answer, by the way. Negative, think about this. What's 1 and 1/8? What is that in improper fraction form? That is 9/8. Like if you have one whole and 1/8, that's 9/8. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try negative 9/8. I'm gonna do. If it counts it as wrong, I'm gonna cry on camera. You got it. Keep up that great persistence. Listen, I had it right the first time, Khan Academy. All right, just because you don't do mixed numbers doesn't mean that the rest of the world doesn't. Okay. Oh man, I got some on my chin. It hurts. But yeah, I improved my answer. Hooray. Again, we're only going to do 3 of these a day. You should be at 100%, because even though I'm not going to get 100% on this one, you're probably going to be watching the video while doing this. So you should get 100%, okay? Oh my gosh, there's like, got like a little hair on my chin that is bothering me, guys. Okay. I think I got it. Yep, I got it. Okay. Okay. We got 2 more problems to go, and then 7th grade, you're done for the day. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? All right. Well, I'll be done. You'll probably, I still have to upload it, then you got to get on, and then, so you guys probably won't start doing math till like an hour after me, but that's okay. 6 times half W minus 3/4. Oh man, this is something we could probably do mentally even. Okay, what's 6 times half? Well, it's half W, but you guys know 6 times half. We've done this on Around the World many times. 6 times half, you should get 3W. Okay? Now 6 times 3/4. We're going to do minus, so put minus there. 6 times 3/4. I could do that mentally. What's a fourth? What's a fourth of 6? Well, what's half of 6? That's 3. A fourth of 6 would be half of that. It's 1.5. And then 1.5 times 3 would be 4.5. But don't take my word for it. Take the calculator's word for it. Do 6. You're just going to do 6 times 3/4. We already know it's going to be minus, so you don't have to do minus in the problem. So 6 times 3, fraction button, 4. I hope you can see that. You should get a 4.5 or 4.5. Yeah. And so you're going to do minus 4. I'm going to do 4.5 because I know Khan Academy was kind of weird about mixed numbers, so oh god, I got a runny nose, guys. Hold on. Oh, you'll have to excuse me for 2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. I got a nose issue. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Listen, guys, I don't want to alarm you, but it looked like I was going to bleed out. And I didn't want to put you through that, so. Alright. 3W minus 4.5. I don't want to do 4.5. Also, 4.5, that's the same thing as 9 over 2. So I guess I could put 9 over 2, but most people understand 4.5 better. So 3W minus 4.5. Here we go. Here we go. Yay. Oh, I guess it does accept decimal even when there's fractions in the equation. That's great. I got a bleeding chin and I got a bleeding nose, guys. And I'm still doing math, all right? Nothing can stop me. And nothing can stop you, okay? You just got to do it. Okay. Final, is this the final problem? This is truly the final problem. Okay. It's a good one too. It's worth it. 1.75y minus 3.5 and then plus 1.25y. Whenever we have these 0.25 amounts, I like to pretend it's money. If you pretend it's money, it makes the addition like 10 times easier. So let's do that. 4 times this, 1.75y. Well, pretend it's money. I have 175. If I double it, I have 350. And then if I double that, I get $7. So, again, if you have a calculator on your browser, on your computer, just do 4 times 1.75. You should get 7. 4 times 1.75. So look up here. 4 times 1.75. You do get 7. So this first term right here is 7y. Next, 4 times 3. Well, it's minus 3.5, so you got to do minus. 4 times 3.5. I can do that as well. If you do anything times 4, you just got to double it and then double it again, okay? So what's 3.5 doubled? That's 7. Then double that again. That's 14. So again, if you use a calculator, you will see that you get a 14 there. I'm not going to do that anymore because it's just mental math is better, I think. And then 1.25y. Cool. And then we have this expression. Do we have any like terms? Anything that has the same variable. Yes, we do. We have 7y and we have plus 1.25y. What's 7y plus 1.25y? That's going to be 8.25y. What else? Oh, that 2 looks just not even like a 2. There we go. Then negative 14, that's the only thing left, so you can just bring that down. Again, these are not like terms, so you just leave them like that. 8.25y minus 14. 8.25y minus 14. And check. Show summary. 3 out of 4. Keep going, keep growing. Oh my gosh. Khan Academy, I wish they would count, like, I didn't realize that if you didn't get it right your first time, it wouldn't count it correct. So that was my mistake. You know, I told people to keep going until they got 100%. Forget about that, okay? Just technically, you probably will get 100% anyway because you're looking at this video, all right? So that was 3 of them. That should be your math for today, 7th grade. If you want to get a head start or like a quick review, please just watch like the video assignments that I posted. For those, I don't think you have to answer any questions, but just try to follow along with what they're doing and write what they're doing. And also when you're doing these problems, you got to be writing them, all right? Again, if you just look and you just put in the same number that I put in, yeah, you're going to get the right answer, but you're going to forget like that. You know, if you write it, you're not going to forget any of it. So, yeah, that's all the tips that I have for today. I hope everyone continues to keep washing their hands and stay safe, and big smiley face to you. Hope we get to see you soon. Keep going, keep growing, all right? Be good, be safe. Bye now.